and welcome to the 5-Minute Film Club, and also welcome to part 3 of my series 30 Years of Horror. The Monster Squad is written by Shane Black and directed by Fred Dekker, and is essentially an incredibly fun adventure film in the vein of The Goonies, with all your classic Universal monsters thrown in. It is also, again, quite a difficult film to get hold of in the UK. For the past 30 years since its incredibly lukewarm release, it has only had one DVD release, and that has been in the US. But its memory has been kept alive by the people who watched it as children. The story involves a gang of school misfits who have a club called the Monster Squad, where basically they just meet up and draw monsters. However, they soon are brought into action when Dracula, Wolfman, Gillman, and Frankenstein's monster descend upon their town, looking for a hidden amulet. When found, will let them open up the vortex into the void and release evil onto the world. However, all of that isn't very important here. What is important is this film is extremely quotable and incredibly fun. The script by Shane Black and Fred Dekker is wonderful, and Shane Black, over this past 12 months, I have gone through most of his films and I have enjoyed every single one. His scripts are brilliant. They are so full of funny dialogue, honest writing, and they just move at such a pace. They're a joy to listen to, his dialogue and his, especially children. He seems to have a great ability to write children into bizarre situations and doing things that children really shouldn't be doing or saying, and this film highlights all of those brilliantly. It is a constant delight to listen to lines like this.
Come on, don't be chicken shit.
And this.
You guys, I got scared German guy to help us.
And this one.
Wolfman's got nards.
And this.
Maybe we can be like Math Squad instead, you know. Do math problems, stay home, or Nature Squad. We could look at rocks, collect birds, not be dead.
But where else would you find a kids' film where this scene happens?
Would I?
Man, you sure know a lot about monsters.
Now that you mention it, I suppose I do.
That scene comes out of completely nowhere and doesn't really have a lot of bearing on the plot. I mean, yep, that is it. That is the only time that we come to that moment. And it's a weird one. No, it is a little bit strange. The Monster Squad has everything you want from an 80s kids classic. Music montage, cool older kid that smokes, a fat kid who is literally just called Fat Kid.
My name is Horace.
Terribly sorry, Horace. And armadillos. Let's not forget the armadillos. Apparently this is a callback to Todd Browning's Dracula from the 1930s. But that still doesn't answer the question of why there are armadillos in Dracula's castle. I mean, they are notoriously very scary. So why wasn't this film a hit at the time? Probably because people had fatigue, kids' adventure fatigue, does that happen? And the dark tone of the film probably didn't help it. It's a hard one to place. Is it an adventure film? Is it a horror film? What is it trying to do, to say? I don't think that really matters now. I think time has just revealed that it is an incredibly fun film to sit down and watch. It won't take up a lot of your time, and the gag rate is really high. It is really funny, it's really quick, and sometimes that's all you need. Hopefully soon we will have a full anniversary release of The Monster Squad, because I think it deserves it.